I am so hot in this jacket. God damn. We are going to bolt a boulder today and show you how to develop a boulder from the ground up. So stay tuned on this episode of How Not to Highline. Hi, I'm Ryan Jinks, and this is
Bobby Hutton.
And today we're going to show you how to bolt a boulder problem. And we're going to talk to you for 20 minutes before we even show you that, because you're a captive audience and we want to spew our politics of bolting before we even show you the part you came to see. Now, we're in an area that nobody's ever been in before, so we're pretty excited to develop this and then share it with the world. By the way, we only wear helmets when we're making videos, including when we're sitting down. Now it's almost 70 degrees and I'm getting really hot in this jacket, so we're going to cut this scene a little short and start this. What is this stack of rocks here for? Weird. What's the first steps of developing a boulder?
So you want to start from the ground up or the base up. So it's really important to find a landing that is kind of terrible because it's really motivating. If you fall and you break your ankle, you're going to try not to fall again. Very important to have proper protection. And you want to lay it out. It doesn't really matter where, just so it's below you that you can, if you fall, like, you'll have time to figure out where to land on it. So just kind of anywhere like that.
So what kind of bolt are you using today?
Since boulders are so short, we want to use the strongest hanger that we've tested so far. And then we're going to attach it very well to the wall.
What kind of glue do you use?
Gorilla adhesive, not glue.
Why do you choose this duct tape over other duct tapes to install your bolts?
It was the most expensive one on the shelf, so I figured it was the best.
So does this prevent you from having to drill?
No, we'll still drill anyway.
So how do you place a bolt, Bobby?
So it's really important to consider it. Spend a lot of time figuring exactly where you're going to put it, because you know it could be there for a couple minutes. We need to find a really flat spot so that we have really good adhesion on the duct tape and the rock. Oh, something really important. Oh, we don't have any. It helps if you put water on there to really clean it off. But we'll do without for this time. So make sure it's really on there, and then final measure. Half piece of duct tape. A full piece is overkill. And that's first placement.
So now that you're all set up, you got your first bolt, how do you proceed? How do you get your second bolt installed?
So you got to make sure your safety systems are fully in place. Your posse far away, music playing, dogs barking, your boulder pad down below you. Then you do the first moves, then you get into stance, and then you can place your second bolt. Pro tip, make sure you have all of the protection that you need where you can grab it. So we placed our bolt, so we might as well use it. The ground fall is kind of getting to me, so that that click, that sound gives me a lot of comfort as a sport climber. Every time I hear that, I just am more comfortable. So we can continue on. That little different technique there. Oh, good. I brought the bolt. Very important half duct tape. Oh, not quite good enough. Okay, so I'm ready to continue. So now is the time as a boulder where you do some really gratuitous celebration, maybe some yelling, jumping up and down. That's more Ryan's thing, so I'll let him do that. So once you've made it to the top, if you're not a yeller or a celebrator, it's very important to have Rocky Talkie, because you got to let everybody know your accomplishments, because you just accomplished something. Even though it's bouldering, lowest form of the sport, height-wise, you got to let everybody know. But you only need one, because they're right there.
So Bobby did really well explaining to us how to develop a boulder, but I'd like to insert my opinions into this video because I'm the one who edits it. And so there's something I think he messed up on the headgear is, I don't think this is the right stuff. I haven't seen this before, but you know what? I have seen things like this. So now that I got the proper headgear, he forgot something that is pretty much the only gear that average boulders use, and that is chalk. You want to have the biggest chalk bag that you can get to compensate for your lack of ability to climb the boulder the first try. And so what I'm going to do, because I mean there's a lot of different moves here, I could just end up needing more than I think. And in case I can't reach the chalk bag, which is probably going to stay on the ground, this way I have like extra that I can resource if I need it. So I feel like I'm ready. And I'm gonna clean the route that he just set, and that way we leave no trace. My boulder pad is in a position that makes me feel better, because that's all boulder pads really are. Watch me. Okay, in order to clean the route, I like to go above it. Wow, that's actually really easy to clean. Some people like to unclip the quick draw first, and in my experience, just pulling them off is a lot faster. And then you just top out, and then you do what Ryan does. Woo! So in case you can't tell, we think we're funny. And if we are, please let us know, because I'm not actually quite sure anymore. Do this?
I don't know. I mean,
Can you keep a straight face for 2 minutes? This is gonna suck. Are you ready to pebble wrestle?
go.
All right. God damn, you got me.
You never know. It may be there for a couple minutes.
God damn, this is really...
Okay.
Wouldn't it be really funny if I actually fell? My last name is Jinx. I really shouldn't say shit like that.
Yeah, it's really important to have chalk like everywhere and all over the boulder. Like this really should be totally white. You shouldn't be able to see any grains. That's when you know it's fully developed.